Here. Um, First of all, welcome to the channel. Go ahead and subscribe. It's Waleek, author of Soul in the Pole 1 and 2. Ski Mask Boys, All for Survival, and also the creator of Claim Your Book Publishing course, membership, and a mastermind. I get these questions on how to write, because I write a lot of novels. That's my specialty or whatever, along with helping people start their self-publishing career, digital empire. They ask me, how do you write a novel? How do you write such a creative novel, this and third or whatever? This is what I do. First of all, I get a thought in my head on what type of novel I want to write about. Like with Ski Mask Boys, always had the thought in my head about some guys that was out robbing people and this and third, and I watch those type of movies. I like watching those type of movies, so of course you're gonna get drawn to that. So I start thinking about characters, and then I write down characters. I write down like the title of the book, the characters, which one they are. Usually gonna have at least about a solid 3 or 4 characters to pretty much keep the book and the storyline going. Then I have a background of each one. I don't go too deep. We're not talking about where each one was born and all that stuff. They're pretty much they do this, they stay here, and they work at this job, they stay in this house either with a girlfriend or with their mama or whatever, or with 2 other roommates. But I don't get too much involved in that. Like if one might have a sister, that's about it. I think in Ski Mask Boys I didn't even give the sister a name. I just said sister. One was one kid, he stayed with his mom, single parent. Another one, single parent, stayed with his dad, and his dad was a bus driver. But the only people that had names, actual names, were the 3 boys. So you'll have a back story of that there. That gives like 3 paragraphs or a page per person, depending on how much you write about it. But you don't want to get too much into the individual house lives, and then it pulls away from the story. Unless you're just trying to do that because you're trying to make a nice, full, long story, then okay, go ahead. You can get into the whole background of what each one does and another thing of one got into trouble and all that stuff there. But I keep mine on the main center focus. I always think of how it's going to end. I already know how it's going to end before I even write it. Is everybody going to die? Is there going to be a cliffhanger? Is it set up for it to be a part 2? Always do that. And I make dialogue. There'll be some narrative with me saying they went here. You can see this on the outside, and then they sped up and yada yada yada. But then I'm always going to include dialogue of them interacting with each other. That's what makes a good novel on my part. When you have dialogue, so people can start visualizing these people talking to each other in the car. They can visualize them actually doing a robbery and all that stuff there. So that's another tip you want to do. All right, so you want to have the title, you want to have the pretty much overview of what the book is going to be about. You usually have that in your head already. Characters, 3 or 4 characters. Be able to have a quick back view on them, on where they work at, where they stay, or what grade they're in, where they stay. The focal point of the main point. Is it one main action that turns everything around, or what common goal of these guys or these people is this couple moving towards? And you want to have your ending. You want to have your ending already kind of in your head. How's it going to end and bring them to a close? Like, is it going to be set up with a cliffhanger and this, that, and third? All right. So, in a brief synopsis, that's how I rank a creative novel. So, take those tips, use them, and put a comment below. Subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and check out my description. Got a lot of good, cool stuff in there for y'all. All right. Peace.